We got 5 days till Rumbleverse drops, and it's time to get it on like a pot of neck bones. I've been excited for this game ever since I got the first chance to play it, and I just want to talk about some of the things that I've learned after playing both betas and actually getting into the game, so that way it can probably help people out for the upcoming game. I want to talk about some of the things that I've learned and noticed over the time of me playing the game, where I've gotten 2 eliminations to where I've gotten 10, 12. So right off the bat, one of the main things I wanted to personally talk about would be picking your moves wisely. I know that I found myself a couple of times throughout the game having 2 different grapples and not realizing which one was going to be best for different situations. So it's very similar to how if you're playing something like Fortnite and you come across a gun in the game, you have 2 shotguns. Do you pick up both shotguns? Absolutely not. You would probably pick up one of the shotguns because you can use that as your close range, and then you would pick up something like a sniper or an assault rifle that can handle for range. Same thing applies here in Rumbleverse. You have your grabs, you have your strikes. So what I've noticed and what I learned the hard way was that a lot of grabs can be countered by a significant strike, or people can do different things to get out of the way of certain grabs. So don't run around with 2 grabs. I would highly recommend and suggest you have one really nice strike ability that can get you in and out of some jams or get you to do some quick damage and chip away, and then also have one grab that you can use when the opportunity strikes. That's when you break their stamina, you break their guard, you know you have the chance to go in for it. Next up would be that looking at this like a fighting game. I know for me, I struggle with my patience when it comes to blocking, when it comes to actually making sure that I'm on the defensive, because what I've noticed is that a lot of the smarter players that play fighting games that were playing in the last beta were handing me a lot of L's because of that same reason. They were being patient. It's okay to get hit 2-3 times or whatever if they're not going to go for the grab, because you have a chance to roll, to dodge, to block that. So it's basically like sacrificing one open opportunity to wait for the perfect one, where then you can establish more damage out the gate. You're not sitting there, you're not blocking out of panic and then going into another attack out of panic, trying to make sure you got the upper hand, because people that are advanced, that know what they're doing, are going to be on top of that. They're going to be able to take you out of the game quick. Trust me, I know. Another really cool thing is that I didn't pay attention to it originally when they actually did it in game, but when you have your full superstar charged, it will res you if you get knocked down. I'm pretty sure we've all got knocked down when we had it and got back up. But I took a gamble outside of the ring and I was fighting 2 different people. I eliminated one, and then as I was moving in to try to get there to the end of the ring to get back in the zone, somebody stopped me. So I thought if I fight them and we both go down, I'll just go ahead and res again. Wrong answer. It will not let you res outside of the zone. So you got to be smart when you are out there on the battlefield and you get stuck behind the zone. One of the other really key things too is paying attention to the power-ups. I believe you get 10 total power-ups around the map that you can pick up. So you got your strike ability, you got your stamina, and you've got your health. So you want to be smart about it. There's a lot of people out there that were going straight gung-ho for all damage, which, you know, play the game how you want to play. We don't know if there's going to be a meta, what meta is going to be, how people are going to play the game, but just know that you don't want to be out there with max health, little stamina, and little damage, and you're in the ring with a bunch of Stone Cold Steve Austin stomping your face in because they went all aggro on damage. So another thing would be to be aware of your surroundings. This is a very vertical and horizontal game, meaning that it's going to be straight on sometimes, and sometimes you may have to go to the top of a building to fight, top of a train track. Always be aware of your surroundings, because one of the things that can happen is people can try to get away from you, go up top, always climb, regenerate their health, get more stamina, get more damage, get more health, and then come back into the fight. So I would say it's okay to understand that you can retreat. Don't go all in trying to finish the fight. Sometimes you may have to let go of that and recover and retreat. I've learned that from multiple battle royale games over my time of playing them, instead of just going in and trying to get the kill because they were weak. We don't know what can happen, and trust me, it's happened to me in the game where I thought I had somebody on the ropes literally, and they came back with a clothesline that took me out the game for good. And then last but not least would definitely have to be the perks. When you eliminate a certain amount of people as you go throughout the game, you get perks. The meditative perk, which gives you more energy back and health back. A lot of people are using that where they'll retreat from the fight and let you get jumped by 3 other people to go recharge their health. I mean, it was at one point where we were in a game and there was a literal charge health off between everybody. Nobody wanted to fight. They wanted to wait for you to fight and then get their health back and come back in. And the problem is that the longer you wait, the better health they're going to have when they come back into the fight, especially if you get caught at a disadvantage. So yeah, be mindful of the perks that you have, and knowing that you can unlock a more devastating drop kick, you can unlock a way to recover your health, and to not and to eliminate the stamina usage of yourself, so that way you can be more maneuverable along the map. Now, if I had to talk about some of my own gripes, is that when I was playing solos, I was getting double teamed a lot. It wasn't a lot of fun, but I think that comes due to the fact that people want to play with their friends. So for me, I would love to see that we're going to have the duos mode that's going to drop on launch. Sure, cool. I'm okay with that. But we all know in wrestling they have a trios mode. We need trios mode. I need that. I don't want that to be a limited time thing. I would love to see that as an official game mode added in. And then I hope that they actually get into the mix of adding in different game modes and different abilities along the way. I want to see one where there's like a giant wrestling ring in the middle of a city and you got to hurry up and get in there for the final battle. There's a lot of different things that I would love to see, and I hope that this game succeeds. I will be doing my best to cover every piece of content, talk about everything that I learned along the way, and also showing off all the latest news and updates for Rumbleverse right here on this channel. And then also, let's not forget about the fact that they're dropping season 1 on August 18th. That's going to be the start of rank. Now, all I want to see from that as well is give me a championship belt. Give me an animation for that. I want to be able to see that on my character in game. You have no idea how much I want that. I want to be able to raise up the belt at the end of the battle royale that I won, or at the end of the season, or however you want to do it. I need the solo belt. I need the tag team belts, and you can go ahead and throw the trios one in there too. If you're going to make the ranks be based off of a belt, I start with a bronze belt and I can end with a diamond or platinum or gold or whatever belt. That's cool too. I just physically want to see my character hold one in the game. Please, Rumbleverse, make that happen. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, I appreciate you. You already know how to follow and subscribe. You're more than welcome to push that button. Until next time, be great, be you, fly easy heroes, and I'll see y'all on the 11th.